Hello guys, how are you? Hello Giovanni, how are you, man? Hello everyone. So before we'll start this live trading session, and before maybe we'll talk about the dollar index potential reversal. As you already know, the dollar index has printed something like a potential rising wedge pattern, but still this pattern is far from being confirmed. Please guys, read the risk disclaimer. It is very important for you to understand the risk when trading on Forex. And also, please guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can comment, share our videos, you can like our videos, tutorials, live sessions, daily watch lists, market analysis. Also, please guys, follow us on Instagram. We have a lot of content there as well. Cryptocurrencies, indexes, commodities, Forex pairs, analysis, live or video analysis, and so on. So thank you guys for being here today. Hello, how are you guys? So yeah, Rashid, how are you, man? So I will close this window here and we'll start talking about the DXY, about the US dollar index. It has increased today here as much as 92.60, but after one moment, these maybe are not maybe poor data, but yeah, the unemployment claims, the US unemployment claims was reported above expectations. Yeah, this indicator has decreased in the previous week, but it was reported above the expected level. Also, the US industrial production, it has increased only by 0.4%, below 0.6% expected, below 0.7% growth. Yeah, hello guys, thanks for being here. So, and also the US capacity utilization rate, 75.4%, below 75.7% expected. Also, the Philly Fed manufacturing index, an important drop here to 21.9 points here. So the DXY has retreated here from today's high here, but still right now the bias is still bullish on the DXY, on the dollar index. But as you already know, and if we'll use here, let's take a look, maybe the relative straight index. Let's take a look. You can see that the relative straight index, this indicator and the price action shows us here something like a bearish divergence. But I've told you that this is not enough maybe for us to consider maybe going short on the US dollar right now. Also here we had a breakdown below this uptrend line. Right now it has decreased again below this line. It's trying to retest it, and personally I believe that staying below it, below the R1 here, could send the price down towards this strong and critical uptrend line here, and the potential breakdown, valid breakdown through this uptrend line here, could maybe signal a potential drop in the DXY. A potential drop in the DXY could really signal a potential depreciation of the US dollar, and we could search for maybe short positions in US dollar, guys. Hello from Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, how are you? Hello from UK, Andy Smith, how are you, man? Tom, can we talk about the US 100, please? Yeah, we will talk about US 100, about the Nasdaq, about gold, guys. Thank you guys. About cryptocurrencies, US equities, also about DAX 30, also about commodities. So thanks for being here. So let's take a look on US 100. Thank you. Thank you, Tom Monet. So right now we have here a sell-off in the short term. Also here bearish divergence. Yeah, but personally it is not enough for me only when I identify a bearish divergence or a bullish divergence to go long or short. Okay, so I've told you yesterday here, I've told you guys that the US 100, the Nasdaq could decrease a little in the short term, could drop a little only after all these false breakouts here above retest of the R1, false breakouts above 14,964, guys. So right now we have a sell-off here, but I've told you yesterday that in the VIP session, that it could drop towards the weekly pivot point, towards the immediate uptrend line. And I've told you that as long as it stays above the uptrend line, above this uptrend line, the bias is still bullish, and maybe this could be only a temporary drop. So we'll have to wait here, personally, in this support zone around the pivot point, around the uptrend line. We could search again for long entries. Maybe a false breakdown with great separation, test retest could bring us a new upside momentum. Also a major bullish engulfing here could bring us a new upside momentum. So we'll have to wait here, because personally I believe that if the US dollar, if the DXY will drop, if the US dollar will depreciate versus the rivals, then personally I believe that this index could jump higher again, right? And the potential larger drop could be confirmed only by a valid breakdown. So the price to drop below the weekly pivot point, below the uptrend line, to test, to retest, and to make a new lower low, then it will confirm a potential larger drop, maybe towards these levels here, towards this former low here. One moment, towards 14,553, guys. So we'll have to wait for confirmation, and we'll have to wait for a fresh trading opportunity, because right now we don't have something really good right now. Rinto Anthony, which broker do you use for Forex and crypto? My broker doesn't have some of the pairs you give, or blocks. No, please email support, Rinto Anthony, and they will come back to you with suggestions. If you want our, maybe personally here and right now, we have a real account at AvaTrade, yeah. So if you want to use this brokerage company, but please email support and they will help you. They will come back to you with an answer about, because I don't know. Yeah, okay. US 30, yeah, I will take a look also on US 30 right now, and also on US 500. So US 30, as you can see here, it's still bullish, yeah. It has decreased a little here, but I've told you that this breakout here above this downtrend line, also jumping above these former highs, could signal a potential further growth. But let's take a look here on the 1 hour. I will delete this line from here. So we had a temporary decline here in the short term, and yeah, the US 30, the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, is still bullish, yeah. It has decreased a little, but as long as it stays above this uptrend line here, within this up channel, the bias is bullish. So this could be only a temporary drop, trying to accumulate more bullish energy, trying to attract more buyers. So no, Rinto, we are using AvaTrade for Forex, for Learn to Trade VIP Telegram group, for the free group, for our signals, Forex signals, commodities, indexes. And that's why I told you to email support, because maybe I don't know, in UK, for example, you cannot trade cryptocurrencies, I believe, and maybe you'll have to open an account at a different brokerage company. So yeah, if you are not from the UK, you can trade cryptocurrencies on Ava, but as I've told you, please email support and they will help you. Thank you. Helen, what it mean by move stop loss to break even? Please use an example. So let's take a look. So let's say if we'll have something like this. Okay, this is not a signal, this is only an example. I want to explain to Helen what is, yeah, Adam, I will take a look on DAX as well. So maybe if we'll send you guys a signal something like this, to buy here, to place a stop loss, to hide the stop loss right below this low, to place a target here. Okay, and maybe if the price continues to increase, yeah, maybe at some point maybe we'll want maybe to close half of the position, yeah, and we'll want to maybe move the stop loss from here, from below this former low at break even. Okay, we'll want to move the stop loss from here to the entry point, Helen. So yeah, this means moving the stop loss to break even, and if the price turns against us, it will close our position at break even, reaching the stop loss, which is exactly the same as our entry. Okay, so it is not really hard to do it. Okay, or maybe when the price, yeah, increases, maybe we'll decide to maybe move the stop loss to break even to our entry level without closing half of our position. Okay, so the US 30, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is still bullish here in the short term, and I really believe that maybe it could maybe jump higher if the US dollar will depreciate versus its rivals. Okay, can you show us your profit and loss? Okay, let's take a look on our, one moment, let's take a look on my FX book. So here is our Learn to Trade VIP signals. We have a real account. One moment. So yeah, we had a bad trade today, but I really believe that we are still up around 8%, guys, here in our real account. So we opened this real account in April, so in 3 months we are something like this, around more than 8%, I believe, in our VIP real account, and we will continue to grow this real account. Yeah, you can find these results on my FX book. So if you want to become a VIP member to get all our trading signals, we will continue, guys, to send you, even if we had a few bad trades these days. These things happen in trading, it is nothing, and we will continue to grow our real account, our VIP real account. We will continue to send great and high probability trades for our VIP members. Yeah, so okay, so if we draw here something like a descending pitchfork, you can see that the price has failed here to stabilize within the descending pitchfork's body. It has rallied, and as I've told you, for me the US 30 is bullish right now. Maybe I would like to see another maybe decline here before jumping higher, something like a consolidation, or maybe if the price will jump close and stabilize above these immediate highs, it could continue to increase. DAX 30, guys, thank you. I will be here only for 45 minutes or maybe for 1 hour, so please, guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, I'm waiting for messages. Okay, so let's go on the 4 hour. And guys, if you want to become a VIP member to have access to our VIP sessions, live trading sessions, to get all our trading signals, please, or to have access to our daily watch lists, to our tutorials, market analysis, please, you can become a VIP member by accessing the link posted right below this video for only £35 a month. So let's take a look here on DAX 30. Unfortunately, the DAX 30 failed here. I told you yesterday that DAX could maybe resume its growth, but unfortunately it has failed here to stabilize right above this broken downtrend line. Right now we don't have something really good here in DAX. Maybe we'll have, I don't know, one moment. So we have something here, an interesting situation. Yeah, something like a sideways movement, a major sideways movement here in DAX 30 in German stock index. So we'll have to wait maybe for a fresh signal here in DAX. Still, maybe the German stock index will only retest the pivot point before jumping higher again. I will delete this downtrend line from here and we'll wait, guys, for something, because this decline, this drop could be only a temporary one, a temporary decline. Let's use also a pitchfork here, trying to understand what's happening. But no, we cannot use that pitchfork like that. Let's take a look again. 1 and 2 and maybe 3 here. Maybe it's not a really good pitchfork, but we'll use it because the price has decreased a little, has retested the upper medium line. And also here on 1 hour we'll use here, one moment, we'll use also Fibonacci retracement. So right now it has found support right below the 38.2 retracement level. Yeah, guys, thank you. I will take a look also. Rashid, how do we manage our risk? Most trades is 1% risk. Yeah, as you already know, we recommend, yeah, gold. We'll take a look on gold as well, on euro versus the US dollar, also on the Japanese yen. Okay, thank you, guys. So as you already know, we recommend to risk only 1%, maximum 1% of your account per trade. Yeah, so because this is how we are doing it, we are risking only 1% of our account, of our real account. Learn to Trade VIP real account, and we're opening all trades or all signals. We are opening all trades as well, risking maximum 1% of our real account. So that's our recommendation. Okay, so let's wait here. Maybe a potential consolidation here could bring us something. We'll have to wait because right now we don't have something really good, because dropping again below the 38.2, stabilizing here, could signal a potential larger retreat here in the short term. Euro versus the US dollar. Let's take a look on this major pair. One moment. So we had a new breakout from this pattern here. It has found resistance right below the weekly pivot point, and now it has decreased and is trying to retest the S1, the broken downtrend line. And I've told you yesterday, guys, VIP members, that maybe a potential sideways movement here could bring us something, or retest, or personally I've told you yesterday that personally I would have liked to see something, maybe here a potential drop, retest, a false breakdown with great separation before the price jump higher, but we'll have to wait. Right now we had an important growth here, drop here, something could bring us maybe a new long opportunity soon in euro versus the US dollar, and I will send you the signal into the VIP channel for VIP members if we'll have something like a new buying opportunity here soon in euro versus the US dollar. Let's take a look again on the DXY, because one moment, yeah, potential decline here again in the DXY registered by the DXY could push the euro versus the US dollar higher. Okay, so let's take a look again on euro versus the US dollar. Okay, yeah, we'll take a look on gold. As I told you, we'll take a look on gold as well. So right now we don't have something really good like a setup, but test, retest here, false breakdowns, rejections here in this area could bring us something soon in euro versus the US dollar. And also, guys, let's talk first of all. Okay, let's talk about gold. It seems that you are very interested in gold, guys. So gold, it has found resistance, and if you remember from my analysis, from my sessions, I've told you that an upside breakout from this range could send the price at least towards this upper medium line of the ascending pitchfork. Yeah, so right now it has found resistance here at the upper medium line. It has decreased it to test and retest the 38.2, also 23.49. So here maybe something like potential sideways movement could bring us maybe something like a new entry. Let's take a look also on 1 hour. We'll have to wait here because it has dropped it right below 38.2, right below R1, but here we have something like a static support. So we'll have to wait here for something, maybe for a consolidation. Maybe here we'll have a bullish engulfing, yeah, after this drop, after this sell-off, and the potential drop registered by the DXY, by the US dollar index, could bring us a potential further growth here in gold. Yeah, and I've told you that gold could continue to increase. We told you guys that high inflation could push the price of gold higher in the short term, in the upcoming period. Despite maybe temporary drops in the short term, the price of gold could resume its growth. Okay, but right now we'll have to wait here because in the short term the pressure maybe is high here. Let's use, yeah, so if we will use a descending pitchfork here, 1, 2 and 3, drop, and right now the price of gold has found support right on the medium line, but we cannot buy only something like this, only a rejection from the medium line, because the price could increase and drop again, could increase, could drop again, right? And maybe we'll have to wait for something here, consolidation, sideways movement, test, retest, maybe false breakdowns, maybe below this level here, yeah, and the potential maybe upside breakout could bring us something. Yeah, we'll have to wait. So gold, we talked about gold, guys, and if you want the signal, the trading signal for gold, and if you are not a VIP member, you can join us, you can become a VIP member, because yeah, we stayed away from gold in the last maybe 2 weeks, only because we wanted to catch something like a great buying position, maybe to identify a great trading opportunity, long opportunity in gold. Okay, so we'll have to wait here. Test, retest, consolidation could bring us a new upside momentum. Let's talk about the British pound versus the US dollar, because we have here a setup, and also I believe that it was a free signal as well today. for the free members. So let's take a look here on the 4-hour. So the British pound versus the US dollar has escaped again from this pattern, right? And here it has failed to stabilize right below the S1, below the 78.6 retracement level, signaling that maybe the bears, the sellers, are exhausted, and all these failures here to stabilize below these broken levels, below these support levels, have signaled that we may have a potential upside movement. That's why we decided, guys, here to place a buy stop pending order. Yeah, this was a free signal as well, so that's why we decided, guys, to place a buy stop right above these highs. Yeah, and right now the price has dropped right below the lower medium line of the ascending pitchfork, but we still have this sliding line, this outside sliding parallel line. You can see that the price has decreased, has dropped right below the lower medium line here as well, but it has rebounded, it has jumped above this line again. So we'll have to wait here, because right now we had another maybe false breakout here above the 61.8. So we'll have to wait for something here in the short term for a valid breakout, for a valid upside breakout, maybe before the price will approach and reach our entry level. So right now we are still waiting here for this setup to be confirmed, maybe. Or if the price, you should know that if the price drops here and reaches our stop loss without reaching our entry level, we will delete the pending order, as the setup will be invalidated if the price maybe drops below the sliding line, makes a valid breakdown from this pattern, from this triangle here. But as long as it stays here, and the potential drop registered by the DXY could bring us a new bullish momentum here, an upside breakout from this pattern above 61.8 could validate its setup, and the pair could continue to increase. Yeah, okay. Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Thank you, Anil Taliakula. Thank you. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing correctly your names. So let's take a look here, and let's start with daily. I've deleted here all my analysis on this one. Only because I want to, one moment. So here we may have some potential downside targets here. If this drop continues, it has managed to drop again here below these former lows, signaling a potential further drop here. That's why we'll have to take a look also on the Nikkei, on the Japanese stock index. This is very important. To see what's happening here. So here the Nikkei, the Japanese stock index, is trading in the red. It has registered a strong drop today. So as long as it continues to drop, and if the Nikkei will drop further, then the Japanese yen could appreciate versus its rivals. Guys, you can use this correlation, or if you don't want to use it, maybe you don't want to be maybe short on the Japanese yen when the Nikkei drops. Okay, Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. So let's take a look here. So we had here something like an important support zone, support area. The price has dropped, it has increased, it has retested, only it has registered the false breakout here above the weekly pivot point. Another drop, and here maybe retest, something like retest or a new lower low could really signal a potential further drop, and this scenario will take shape if the Japanese stock index will drop as well. Okay, let's use also a descending pitchfork here to encapsulate maybe, and we can use maybe this pitchfork, something like this, and we'll draw an outside sliding parallel line. We'll draw a parallel line with the upper medium line or with the medium line, and we'll place it here in this top. So we had a breakout above the upper medium line, drop, false breakout, drop, and here we have something like so this is our sliding parallel line. One moment. So our sliding line, outside sliding line, and here we have our 50% upside 50% Fibonacci line. So we have something like a down channel here between these two levels, and right now, as I've told you, yeah, it has registered a false breakout here through this confluence area, guys. One moment. At the intersection between the upper medium line and the pivot point, the weekly pivot point. So this breakout, this false breakout, has signaled that we may have a sell-off in the short term. Unfortunately, we missed this one because this pair wasn't on my watch list right now. And also here in the short term, maybe we had something like a head and shoulders pattern after this growth. Head and shoulders, minor pattern, signaling that we may have a deeper drop here in the short term. So as long as it stays maybe below this upper medium line of the descending pitchfork, it could slip lower, it could maybe decline, and as you already know, this 50% Fibonacci line acts as a potential target, downside targets, as dynamic support if the price will continue to drop. But we'll have to wait. Personally, maybe I'll wait for the price to drop towards this former low 81.32, maybe to search for a long opportunity here. If the price makes only false breakdowns or prints, if it prints something like a reversal pattern, like a bullish pattern here, or if the price will fail to reach this support, and if it jumps above the upper medium line, maybe we'll have something. But right now this is already gone, I believe, and it's risky to sell it right here because it could come back to retest these levels maybe before dropping deeper. Sergio Mark, is euro versus the British pound still too choppy to determine a direction? Let's take a look. Yeah, we'll take a look also on euro versus the Japanese yen. Thank you. Yeah. What is near-term outlook for British pound versus the Japanese yen? I will take a look on all these markets. Thank you guys. And if you like hear my analysis, you can like this session live here right now. Thank you guys. One moment, 1 minute, guys. Okay, so right now we'll have to wait here on the Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen, and I've told you that the Japanese yen could increase versus its rivals as long as the Nikkei drops. So let's take a look on euro versus the Japanese yen. Very important. So this one drops as well and is almost here to approach to reach this support zone again, maybe. Also this second sliding parallel line, sorry, this warning line, the second warning line of the descending pitchfork. So we'll have to wait here. Maybe we'll have something in this zone, in this area, something like a rebound from this support zone, support area, retest here, false breakdowns, bullish patterns, could signal an upwards movement from here, from this support zone. Yep. So right now we don't have something really good in euro versus the Japanese yen. Let's take a look on 1 hour. And maybe if the price prints something like a double bottom here, we'll have something like this. We'll have to wait, guys, for confirmation, for maybe for a pin bar, for a breakdown with great separation below the support zone. But a potential new lower low here, stabilization right below S1, below 139.57 could signal a deeper drop, guys. And here in the short term, really short term, or let's take a look on 15 minutes. So let's take a look here, because yeah, if we draw something like this, we had a breakout, but this is not a valid breakout. We can draw maybe something like this here, but well, we still have to wait for confirmation, because dropping below these immediate lows could send the price towards this support zone. And yeah, we have a minor channel here. Yeah, maybe escaping from this channel, maybe after dropping here, moving sideways, an upside breakout could bring us a new long opportunity here in euro versus the Japanese yen. We'll have to wait, guys. Yeah, euro versus the British pound. Thank you. Anil Taliakula, great analysis, thanks so much. Yeah, thank you as well. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a look here. Another drop. Yeah, so Sergio, yeah, it's still too choppy. You can see here that it's still trapped within this pattern, something like this, but we had an important rebound. Also here, sell-off. Let's take a look on the economic calendar. So today we have these economic indicators from the United Kingdom. So the pound has rallied versus the euro, even if the unemployment rate has increased unexpectedly from 4.7 to 4.8%. Income income change, average earnings were reported better than expected, but better than expected. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, but right now we don't have something really good in euro versus the British pound. Please, guys, tomorrow you should be careful around these US data dump, retail sales, core retail sales, customer sentiment, business inventories, but the retail sales could bring high volatility on the US dollar. So yeah, you should be careful. Also, if you are trading the Japanese yen, we talked about the Nikkei, about the Japanese yen. We'll take a look also on the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen for Adam Quinn. Thank you, Adam. So you'll have to be careful. Maybe also if you're trading the New Zealand dollar, the New Zealand is to release its customer price index, so you'll have to be careful tomorrow as well. So right now we don't have something really good. I don't